Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Melt with Nat and Jack. I'm Natalie. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much. Welcome back. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a great Happy New Year's Eve today. Be safe. So I have a tissue in my hand, guys. I have been really sick all week since the day after Christmas. I've been in bed. I'm on amoxicillin. And the whole week, I pretty much slept away. I didn't know what day it was, if it was, what time of day it was. I'm starting to feel better, but it left my throat and now it's all in my head and I'm congested. So, but I wanted to do my empties because it's the last day of 22 and I wanted to start fresh tomorrow. I haven't actually, you might not believe me when you see what's warm, but I haven't warmed. It is a week on Monday. Last time I warmed was Christmas Day, except in my bedroom where I've been living in for the past 5 days now. I've been putting wax in the 3 warmers in my room because I wanted to make sure I could keep smelling. I kept thinking I had COVID and I'm not going to even go there anymore, but I wanted, these are my empties. I don't think I've done my empties since like the 14th, the mid-December. So I still had like 10 days worth and things that were half used and I wanted to finish up. So I'm going to start with my SCENTSY. I'm going to probably move kind of fast. And when I'm done, I'm getting back into my pajamas. But I really wanted to start fresh and say Happy New Year to everybody here. All week I'm like, I just want to feel better, just to do a video and say Happy New Year to everyone. I didn't want the weekend to go by where I didn't say hi to you guys and Happy New Year and be safe, and may 2023 bring all of us good health and everybody be healthy, happy. That's all. So let's get started. I'm going to do my SCENTSY first. So if you're here for SCENTSY, I'll get that done first, and then I'll let you know when I'm done with SCENTSY. I'm going to start with my non-wax first. So I tried, this is the second one I tried of our, what do we call these? Our new air freshener SCENTSY's doing. This is Amazon Rain, and actually it smells great. I put it in my car, but I couldn't smell it. Like, it doesn't throw. But I was watching Brett and Brad last night, and they were saying that they put this in, were putting these in their closets, also in their vehicles. I didn't ask them how it worked in their vehicles, but they were putting them in their closets, and they seemed like, you know, they liked them. But yeah, so it's the second one I tried. I might take this, you know what? Since it does smell so good, I might take this and put it next to my cat's litter box. But I had it in my car for over 2 weeks and smelled nothing. I get more from my car bars than this. Sorry, I thought someone was pulling in my driveway, but they're backing into someone else's and the headlights were on me. So I'm not going to buy those new air fresheners anymore. Then I had a sea salt and avocado scent circle in the guest bathroom. I even wrote guest bath in there. I took this out and I put in Mighty Pine, which is still in there, and our sea salt and avocado, and like, it still smells, and anything is so strong, so good. One of my favorite scents. Pods, so Berry Bright. I put Berry Bright down by in my laundry room, in my on the go, and I took out Dancing Sugar Plums, which worked really good. So I had Dancing Sugar Plums in there for like 2 weeks, and then I shake them here and there, like every few days when I'm doing laundry and I'm over there. I open it up, I shake them, and then I flip them. I think it might have been Lisa Rowberry that said to do that. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but it was a video I watched a long time ago that said you should take them out in between, shake them and flip them, and you get more use out of them, and you do. It definitely works. In the game room where I'm sitting, I have the wall plug-in with the pods, And I have in there toasted acorn and oak, because I bought so many of these in the clearance. And I had in there wild berry apple tea. That's what I had in there, 2 wild berry apple teas, and these worked good. And I'm not going to judge right now with the toasted acorn and oak because I'm so stuffy. The Berry Bright I do really smell when I'm going over by the laundry room, but the plug-in is behind the bar over here, so I haven't really been back there. But when I have really strong pods, I could smell it if I even just walk by this room. But again, I'm stuffy, so I can't call it. Then I got through some of my testers that I had left from last year. Vanilla mint, and I use these in my home office. Silver Bells, which is like a caramel, and apples. I love it. It's going to go in my club. I finally got a bunch of bars and I really like it. Perfect peppermint. Autumn sunset. And I don't really remember half of these in my office because I wasn't really first day of fall. Like I use these like the week before Christmas, and I wasn't really in my home office that much. I was changing the wax out, but I was so busy. We were baking and I was prepping for Christmas dinner, so I wasn't paying really attention to these. Then I got through a washer whiff of white tea and cactus, and this was in our clearance a while back. So I got through a whole washer whiff of this. I wouldn't repurchase this one. It is strong, but I'm really not crazy about the scent. So every time I go to put it, like I get out of the shower and I put a towel to my face, or I lay down in my bed and I put my pillowcase, I'm like, yeah, I'm not loving this, but it's strong. And if you like this scent, get it if you ever see it in clearance or something, but the scent wasn't for me, but very strong. Okay, now my wax for SCENTSY. So I got the candy cane buttercream, and I got a bunch of these. I've been sharing them with my friends. You know, it was such a big deal made of these, and I know so many really love it, and they're using it on its own or as a mixer. It's peppermint candy cane, vanilla bean, and frosted buttercream. I have it written down here. I don't even know what I wrote. I am not going to keep this in my club. I found it to be very light, and I did it in the bedrooms, so very light for me. I know people are loving it, and that's great, but I didn't. I got through my favorite icicles in evergreen, which is like pine needles and sugared crystals. Absolute favorite. I have a brick going, and I have, today's the last day we can order the holiday bricks, and I ordered another holiday brick in this. Cashmere and corduroy. It's in our woodsy section. I got through 2 of these. It's like a vanilla with woodsy, like sandalwood or something in it. Absolutely will be going back in my club. It was in my club when it left the catalog last year. My daughter had her high school girlfriends over at her house the other night, and she called me and said, Mom, what do I warm? What do I warm? So we went through what she has, because I gave her so much for Christmas. She didn't warm anything I suggested. The next day I called her, I go, so what did you end up warming? She goes, cashmere and corduroy. I go, we didn't even talk about that one. I go, did you love it? She goes, oh my God, Mom, my house smelled so good. Everybody walking in loved it. This is a hit. We love it. And it's going back in my club when it leaves the catalog. Absolute love it. Fuzzy blanket is lavender, sandalwood, and sweet honeysuckle. I have it written in front of me. This has been in my club for a couple years now. It's a great nighttime blend. It's strong. You can leave this in for 2 full days and even longer. So this is great, and it's fuzzy blanket. It's a Bring Back My Bar. It's not even available. Another Bring Back My Bar I have from last year is Peppermint Dreams. I did not put this in my club, but I got it and I finally used it. And it's really, really, really good. Like if this came back or was for a vote, I would vote for Peppermint Dreams. I would probably put it in my quarterly club so I have more for next Christmas. It was really good. I'm sorry. Blue Christmas is another one my family is loving. My daughter and her boyfriend, my daughter-in-law, and my son, we're all loving it. And it's pine needles, orange peels, and cinnamon sticks. So that's Blue Christmas. And I'm not going to put it in my Love It. I'm not putting it in my club. I'm hoping it comes back next year. But I did really love it. Tinselberry, did not like this at all. I'm not even sure if it's available or what's in it, but not a favorite of mine. So I put this in my bedroom, and yeah, I went in and out of my room that day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not loving this. Another one I didn't love is Joy and Wonder. It's like red currant and black raspberry and something else. I got these on in the clearance. Didn't like that at all. I finished a brick of our caramel chestnut, which is a bakery. It's a woodsy caramel, vanilla, chestnut, and a marshmallow. So I was watching Charity yesterday, her video on her empties, and she loved this. And I go, you know, I had like two cubes left. I'm like, so I cut it up and I put it in my bedroom because nothing I was putting in my room yesterday was doing it for me. I just wasn't liking anything. So, and then Charity is the one who said today was the last day. I don't even know. I'm not paying attention to the day. So at like 2:30 this morning, I went on SCENTSY and I ordered another brick of caramel chestnut and made sure it's in my club, and it is. I did have it in my club, a bar. And I ordered another bar of this, the Icicles and Evergreen, and a maraschino cherry cookie. So I finished this up, and then I had Around the Campfire, and I took some Around the Campfire and threw that in with this in my room, and and that's what I was looking for. I was looking for something to comfort me, and this did it. So thank you, Charity, for putting, because I had put this like away with my bricks, and then when I watched her video, I pulled it back out, and I text her, I'm like, I'm watching your video, and I'm putting caramel chestnut in now. So, yeah, with Around the Campfire, really, really good. Then, bricks that I'm working on and didn't finish this since my last empties is the maraschino sugar cookie. So I have a few cubes of that. I'm going to really try and finish it when I start to feel better. Like, I'm not warming right now, except in my room. So, and I probably won't warm the rest of the weekend. I finally tried Frosted Petals. Again, this was all Christmas was the last day I warmed through the house. And shockingly, I loved it. I'm not putting it in my club. I have all this left, and I have so much wax. So this is in our floral, and it's sugar, snowberry, orchid, musk, and I wrote it's like a perfume soapy scent, but I really, really liked it. I did this in the bedrooms one day. I took 3 of the cubes, and I still say, to me, this is more of a spring. Like, this is year-round, so I'm not worried about warming it. Like, I'll warm this throughout the spring. It's not a top scent for me to like pull right now. I'm trying to get through, still working on my Christmas basket when I'm able to feel better. But and spiced eggnog. So this was our brick, I think 2 Christmases ago, and then it was in our clearance, and I bought a couple of these. So I have a lot of spiced eggnog. I did some spiced eggnog. I might have even mixed it with something, but it's so good. I really, really, really like this. And my SCENTSY is done. I'm finished with SCENTSY. If you're here for SCENTSY, thank you so much. Happy New Year. Thank you. I appreciate the support. And I'm going to go on to some candles that I got through. I'm going to do Homeworks first. These are from last year because I don't buy from Homeworks anymore. So this is Maple Rum Strudel. And it's drizzled maple brown sugar, candied pecans, and dark rum. And it actually burned beautifully for it being a Homeworks for me, because I don't have much luck with their wicks. and stuff, but not bad. I've had it a lot worse than this. So it was okay. Not one that I was like, like I loved, but it was okay. One that I started last Christmas and finished like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day here was Trim the Tree. So I thought that's a perfect for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and there was no way I was going to next year with it. How to finish it. And this is mulled spices, roasted apple, pine brandied cranberry. This got sooty in it. I just blew it out and just like let it go. It's not even worth freezing and taking the wax out because I literally smelled nothing. This was before I was sick. So yeah, this was a no for me. Bath and Body Works Merry Cookie, and it is fresh baked cookies, sparkling sugar crystals, and rich vanilla. This smells beautiful. I don't know what happened, guys. I lit this up and the smoke and the soot coming up, when I see that, I get scared. I have animals in the house and I'm afraid to like walk out of the room. Like, I mean, black smoke going up, and plus I don't want that in my ceiling. So I ended up, I'm like, you know what? I'm putting this out. I ended up putting it in my crock here, and this went for like, oh my God, like 4 or 5 days. My game room, I didn't even have to warm wax in here if I didn't want to. It was so strong in the crock. So it was great. That's why I love the crock. I got my daughter a crock and my daughter-in-law a crock for one of their Christmas gifts. I got through pumpkin pecan waffles. I'm not going to read the scent notes on that. We all know it. It's one of my favorite. Cranberry Woods. So I'm not big cranberry. When it's Christmas, Thanksgiving to Christmas, I like to warm some cranberry. There is a cranberry wax that I love from Kay's, but I'll get to that when I get to my wax that I absolutely love. But cranberry's not really something I look for. But I grabbed a couple Cranberry Woods because it was like a woodsy cranberry and I wanted to try it. It's tart cranberry, cinnamon bark, forest cedar, golden amber. So Cranberry Woods, it's good. It's not one where, and it burned beautiful. Like everything was great with it. And when it might under a lamp or in a crock, one of the two. Caramel pumpkin swirl. I love, love, love this one. And started to get a little bit ooky on the inside. Not bad. Not bad. I'm not complaining. I'm really not. I'm not complaining. But this one, the reason I put it out and put this in the crock was because the wick started getting too close to the glass on me. So I took it and I put this under a lamp. One more 3-wick is Fresh Balsam, guys. Oh my God, I love this. It is woodland balsam, crisp eucalyptus, fir branches, and cedar wood. This I got through almost the whole thing burning. It burned absolutely beautiful. Then it went under a lamp. But this is Fresh Balsam. Absolutely, when I don't need any right now. I'm not buying candles right now. But like, you know, when the summer comes and they have that July sale and they start at the end putting out I will grab more of that without a doubt. A single wick I did in the guest bathroom and then put it under the lamp in my home office. Again, Fresh Balsam. And this went all week in my office. My whole office smelled great. I didn't even put my warmers on that when I had this in there. Excellent. Okay, then I replaced 3 wallflowers. One was leaves, and that's in my kitchen. Palo Santo in my my bathroom, in my bedroom. And fresh sheets in the guest bathroom here. Because the guest bathroom here is right outside the laundry room, so I figured fresh sheets goes good here. And then wax, and we're done. I think it's pretty long since I've done my empties because I've been doing my cooking, and I was really looking forward. it's my son's birthday. We were supposed to do his birthday dinner with family and friends here tomorrow. I was going to make, yesterday was my plan to make a big pot of my grandmother's meat sauce with the brajol and the short ribs and the meatballs and video it, like how I do the meatballs and how I make my marinara. And I always like to make it a day or two ahead so it gets even better. I was going to do stuffed shells and all that for tomorrow, but we switched it to next weekend because of me being sick, because I don't want to be around the kids. So some cooking videos coming for next week, but not sure if I'm going to do the meat sauce because I think my son wants me to do seafood sauce because his friend Sage loves when I make the clams and the shrimp and the lobster and all that I make like a paella. So I think that's the avenue I'm going to go down, but I'm craving my grandmother's meat sauce. So that's coming. Plus I want to show you guys how I do the sauce. So that's coming. Some more cooking videos. All right. Pharmacist's daughter, and most of these were done in the basement and then in my kids' bathroom. I did sugar and spice in the basement, light. Malibu rum cake from Kay's, and I wrote light. I'm surprised I even have notes. A lot of them I don't. Light in the basement, but the sample I had in here was smaller. So I don't know, but it was light. Cup of Kringle from Kay's. It's mint chocolate chip espresso vanilla sugar waffle cone. I got this from Alexis. Cup of Kringle was in a random act of kindness from Alexis, and I wrote that it was light, but the scent was really good. So I really liked it. I liked it, but it was light. But it could be because it was a sample. Gotta wipe my nose. Sorry. Then L3 coffee bean blueberry flapjack pumpkin pecan waffles strawberry jam filled donuts. So I wrote on here, it smelled like burning waffles, but I love the smell of burnt, like if you burn toast. I don't mean like burn where it's black, but I even like everything burnt. Like I love my bagels burnt. That's how I eat my stuff. But it's not a repurchase. It just smelled like burning waffles. I did love it that day in the basement. So every time I open the door to go down, up and down, because I go up and down a lot because I have another refrigerator down there. So when it's holidays or functions I'm cooking a lot for, I got a second refrigerator, so I go up and down a lot. So I liked it. I liked every time I opened the door, I smelled that burnt. I'm like, oh, I like it. But I wouldn't repurchase that. If I got it again in a sample, I'd be happy though. Bluebeard, I don't know what's in it. L3, I'm not sure. Is it blue sugar maybe? And right now I'm kind of stuffed, so yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't even have a scent left. Yellow cake strawberry buttercream frosting. I absolutely love this. I love L3's buttercream frosting. Almost everything she has with her buttercream frosting I love. I love her strawberry. I love her bakery. I love L3, so this was really good. Then Destination Wax, and I think I got this from Alexis, maybe charcoal tonka. It's smoked tonka bean, cedar, black pepper, patchouli, spices, and a touch of vanilla. And this was really, really good. It went for like a day and a half. I think even after a day and a half, I didn't even have to change it. So, but I probably did, but it was really good. I'm not looking for more of it. It's not like I loved it and I want to order more. By the way, tomorrow, Destination, from tomorrow, from the 1st through the 3rd, unless she shuts it down early, Destination opens up tomorrow, if you're interested. Clams. Okay, I got this 2 weeks ago at Walmart. It's Better Homes and Gardens Sugared Lavender Twist. I put a note in here. I'll read my note, but I can tell you right now I loved it and I want more. Oh, I wrote so good more on my note. So I did this in my bedroom one night Guys, I know Better Homes is not getting a good rap right now, or the Walmart wax, and from me either. But this one, really, really good. I want more. Not tomorrow, not next, like I'm not going out. But if I'm in Walmart and I see they have it, I would grab another clam. I'm not going there to get it or ordering it online. So this is the cranberry that I love from Carla. I've had this from last year. I absolutely love it. And when I put in an order, which will probably be her 4th of July, hopefully she does that sale again because I have a cart going. I have to have more of her cranberry chutney. This is so, so, so good. I wrote 2 hearts all day, all night, and I need more on July 4th. That's what I wrote. So this I'm actually going to put aside at the moment. I don't want to throw this out because I want to remember to add that. I don't have it in my cart yet. I got through a scoop bowl of L3 pumpkin pecan waffle zucchini bread. Today is October 3rd. It is so, so, so good. So good. I can't even. I should have left this till the end as one of my favorite, but I have some favorites. This is one of them. Well, maybe I'll grab it again at the end just to let you know that that was a great, great day. All right. Then I did on Christmas Day in the kids' bathroom, I did a sample of Christmas PJs in my tea-tart warmer. This to me is just downy. I don't smell any cookie or anything else, guys. I know it's a favorite. I know Carson loved it. I have as a matter of fact, I have it in here because I actually used some of it and I put it in here as my unempties, but it's good. You have to like that real fresh scent. I don't love that. So it's nice for every now and then to clear the air in the house, but not Christmas PJs wouldn't be a repurchase for me. Another one of Kay's, a shot cup she sent as a sample is her cranberry cobbler. Again, love it. Anything I've had of Kay's with, I've even done some customs, and I've had, like I did cranberry zucchini bread. One of my customs is cranberry zucchini bread. I can't remember what else. It's in my Christmas basket. I don't even know if I warmed it. It might be. I might have gone through it. But I love Carla's cranberry. Is so good. I love it. Okay. Now, I'm very confused because Alexa sent me random act of kindness. Charity did and Carson did. But I know I didn't get melted news with Carson. But I think this is Alexis, okay? So if I'm wrong, I'm apologizing. They don't get mad at me. We're friends. They don't care. So this is Nog Nap, and it's spiced eggnog, spiked eggnog, marshmallow, and what the carb. So this is from the Melted Mousse. I did half one day in my basement. It went for like 2 days. And I just changed it out and did the other half right away because I loved it so much. I have not all week. My warmer's been on in the basement. I haven't even changed it out. It still has this in it. I could still smell it when I go down there, and it's almost a week. So I used half one day, half another day, and it's delicious. I want more of that. It's really, really good. Okay, this one I got from Charity. And this is Kiss Me Like You Miss Me, strawberry pound cake and crushed almond cookies. Oh my God, it is delicious. Melted mousse, absolutely delicious. I love this very much. Another one from Charity I warmed through was, and if I'm wrong, this one I'm not 100% positive on. That one I am. This is cloud cookies. I think this is Charity too. It's sugar cookies, vanilla butter fudge, vanilla bean noel, and marshmallow whip. And my head is really clogged with being stuffed up and not feeling good all week, so they can't get mad at me. But these are excellent, excellent. Melted mousse is so good. Dessa's Candy Cane Forest. I finished the brittle of this, and it's good, but I wouldn't look to repurchase it. I've yet to find a candy cane for Christmas, and I'm like, oh, that's the one I love. Like Salty Sea Air, Destination. I don't need to try anyone else's Salty Sea Air. That's the one I love. Beach Nights, L3, love. Like, I'm kind of finding my way of who makes what. There's a couple, like zucchini bread, that a couple vendors make that I love each one equally, but I can't find a candy cane that I'm like, oh man, that candy cane smells just like you opened a candy cane and put it in your, like that. I smell it, but it's not like knock me off my feet that I love it. Harry's Holiday from Super Tarts. I wrote 2 hearts all day, more next year. So that's Harry's Holiday. Lurid Apothecary Christmas Cookie Battle. It's sugar cookies, cane sugar, buttercream, hint of maple. This was poured November of 21. It doesn't even matter because she's not around anymore. So it doesn't really even matter. Like, it was okay. If she was, I wouldn't repurchase it. It wasn't knocking me off my feet. Vintage Chic, her butter vanilla bean Noel. This my friend Jen Grace sent me from it was poured 2020, and it is such a great mixer with so many things that I warm through the house. And if I'm a little bit short, I was taking this and adding little pieces in my warmers if I felt I didn't have enough. And it was really good. Really, really good. Strong. Sassy Girl Aroma, Buttermint Candies. It is fresh peppermint sugar candies with hints of butter. And it's good. But 4 or 5 hours and it's done. Not a repurchase. My L3 Strawberry Pound Cake, fresh picked strawberries and sugar cookie. And this was her, like, whatever you call it. It's one piece, just one bar. I can't think right now all the different names of things, but this was really good. I don't need to save this because I already know that I love L3 Strawberry Pound Cake and Sugar Cookie Royale. Then I did her espresso oatmeal cookies, and I have coffees that I love much better. So this is, I had 2, and I just finished those off because I have so many coffees I have to get through. I have to really start in the morning putting coffee blends back in. So this was a disappointment for me, only because this is what I chose to warm on Christmas Day. And it was the bunts. So I have 4 bunts of peppermint vanilla bean Noel and buttermint cotton candy. So I had 4 bunts of this, and I put it in the warmers. Guys, I was so busy in the kitchen. I had the prime rib in the oven, mashed potatoes cooking, things on the stove, the kids in and out. My baby grandson just took his hand and pushed one of my warmers right off the shelf. I had hot wax. It was chaos in my house on Christmas Day, which my friends are like, you probably got sick because you're so freaking run down. Then my daughter broke a bottle of red wine on my kitchen floor. It was just chaos. So by the end of the day, I'm like, I'm so pissed that I warmed these on Christmas because on cold, they smelled so good, and I didn't even get to enjoy them. Don't even know what they smelled like. My fault. I shouldn't have put these in with all the food cooking and all the chaos. Next year, I would absolutely get more. Or if I see she throws this in an RTS or something, or a sale, I'll get them and put them away for next year because it was so good on cold. So good on cold. And I had a feeling, I'm like, you know, I'm going to put these in the warmer. I have all this food cooking. Am I going to even smell it? But I'm like, well, I got to put something in. I got to make the house smell Christmas. When everybody walks in, maybe I won't smell it because I'm in the kitchen, but everybody else might. So, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, keys. So I got through, I had 1.5 bags of the mini melters, toasted marshmallow, vanilla birch, and Palo Santo. Not sure whose blend this is, custom. It could be Nicole Perry's. I steal a lot from Nicole Perry on her customs. I know she doesn't care. So toasted marshmallow, vanilla birch, and Palo Santo. This was so good, and I wrote more. And I loved it. This goes into day 2. It is such a beautiful, beautiful scent, and you really get the marshmallow with the Palo and the vanilla birch kicks it up. And this is an excellent, excellent blend. And again, another one that is going on my 4th of July list. Carla's going to keep hearing me say 4th of July, and she's going to be like, I'm not going to do 4th of July. Another one I wrote more on, not sure whose blend this is, blue sugar, warm vanilla sugar, and zucchini bread. Another excellent blend. If anybody's watching and this is your blend, please comment below. And thank you to whoever did blend this, because excellent. So, so good. If I didn't have so much wax right now, and I'm on a very, very low, but I haven't bought anything. The only pre-order I have coming in is that Super Tarts Wax Wednesday. And yesterday I got an email from Southbound. They did a 25% off sale. I went in and bought a few clams, spent $50, and that's it. Anyway, not sure about tomorrow. There's all kinds of things going on tomorrow. I might hit up Destination for some of her smoky scents that Alexis loves. And I don't have a lot in my smoky collection. And I love smoky scents in the winter. So we have 3 cold months coming up, very cold, so I might grab a few smoky. But this is a definite repurchase. I'm going to do my Rose Girls. Okay. Thwomps, pine, peppermint, sugar cookie dough, and campfire marshmallow. So I thought this, another one. I put in all my warmers, used all my mini melter bag, the whole bag, in my house. And this was a week ago Thursday when my daughter and I were baking all our Christmas cookies. Another chaotic day here. We normally take like 2.5 days doing our cookies throughout a weekend. We tried to fit it all in one day. I'm never doing that again. She ended up getting sick well, first the microwave caught fire. Let's start with that. Right when I'm melting the chocolate to dip the cookies in, my microwave starts popping in flames. I ran and grabbed the extinguisher. We have 3 dogs in the house, 3 cats. I'm freaking out about the animals and it's going to catch fire. My daughter's boyfriend walks in right at that moment. He got off work, came here to eat dinner, ran to Walmart, got me a new microwave. But another day of chaos with my daughter here baking with me. So another one where I don't know how it smelled. I know on cold I loved it, and I know next year I'm going to buy more. And I did learn, like, don't warm my SCENTSY stuff on days when I'm cooking and that, because I have so many backups and I know my scents. Warm ones, I know. So I want more thwomps next year. Try it again. Luke's Diner, absolutely love this. It's absolute coffee, pumpkin pecan waffles, pancakes, and vanilla crunch donuts. Okay, so I just lied to you because I totally forgot, because I've been in a fog. Alexis text messages me and lets me know that Kathy's Scoopable is starting January 1st, I think it's a pre-order, and she has campfire marshmallow, which is one of my top favorite scents of Rose Girls, on her Scoopable list. I've never had it in a Scoopable. I have 7 or 8 backup mini melter bags from when Jenny did whenever, like in the last year. I keep grabbing and hoarding them. I'm hoarding them. I don't know why. So I jump on to look at the list. The day I jump on and look at the list, Kathy's Scoopable was having a 20% or 25 off sale, either 20 or 25 off sale. So I ended up going in again, just put my limit to $50. My daughter loves Luke's Diner because I got a few bags of this, so I gave her one and I kept one, and probably gave my daughter-in-law one. I probably got 3 bags of it. And so she had this on sale in the scoop. So I grabbed 2 scoops, one for my daughter and one for me, of Luke's Diner. So sorry, I forgot about that one. Wario's Wonderland. So my daughter and her boyfriend had a friend's little Christmas party 2 weeks ago, and I slept there the night before, so I was helping my daughter, and I set up, before I left, I set up her warmers and I had a little bit left of this, so I brought it to her. Wario's Winter Wonderland, candy cane, vanilla crunch donuts, eggnog, and sugar cookies. So I set up some of their warmers with this, and the rest of their warmers with, I alternated Kay's frosted pine cones, and really good. My daughter said the house smelled excellent. Everybody, all her friends, and my daughter's boyfriend, all their friends came. They did like a dip, everybody made a different dip, and they all hung out. She said everybody just kept asking what smells so good in the house. So I guess it was a hit. Teddy Bees. Teddy Bees Silent Night. I have this, was poured June of 22. It is, I need my flashlight. Palo, Signature Sugar Cookie, and Beach Treats. This smells beautiful, guys. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I really wish the throw was better. It smells so good on cold. I put it in the warmers, turn the warmers on. It's so light, like I can smell it, but not enough to buy it again. I just wish it smelled as strong in the warmers as it does on cold. Cinnamon Toast Coffee Bean a la Mode. This was poured March of 22. And this is brown sugar, cinnamon, buttery pastry dough, vanilla, buttercream layered with coffee bean ice cream and vanilla waffle cone, whipped cream and caramel. Sorry, I gotta wipe my nose. Could hardly smell it. Definitely not a repurchase for me. I have Teddy Bees that I do love, but some of them just I do not have luck with. I think I'm done. Oh no, Vintage Chic. Sorry, I have another empty Vintage Chic. This was a Blossom Bar in McBoo. Gooey Marshmallow, Campfire Marshmallow, Palo Santo, and Vanilla Frosted Grahams. So I finished this, and I think I finished it with a strawberry. I might see it when I get to it in here. I think I threw some strawberry or a scoopable. I might have thrown some scoop in with this one to sweeten it up a little bit. It's very strong, very good. All right, my things I didn't finish. Well, some things I did, but I didn't. You'll understand. So, all right. So, Ruse Girls Caramel Apple Brown Sugar Pretzels. This was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I did this one day, a bag and a half to all my open concept. Then I had half a bag left, and I'm trying to not put things on, I'm trying to finish them. So I grabbed L3's pretzel in the scoop. So I put say I had 8 mini melters. I put 1 mini melter and 8 warmers in my open concept, and then I threw a little spoonful of each of this. All day, night. This is so, so good. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Definitely a repurchase. Another not finished, but and a mix. Again, Vintage Chic. And this is her Farmhouse Christmas. Powdered donuts, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and creme de mint. And so that's Farmhouse Christmas. And I used some to sweeten it up. It needed a sweet, I put it in, and an hour later, I'm like, it just smells dull. Like I needed a little sweeter. So I grabbed L3 scoop of strawberry pound cake, pink sugar, warm vanilla sugar, and sugar cookie royale. So I blended these two. So I blended this, the powdered donuts, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and creme de mint with this. And it definitely livened it up. After that, I was good to go. So that was good. Sassy Girl, Let's Be Friends. Couldn't smell it. Very light. So Let's Be Friends is friendship bread with fresh brewed cup of coffee. So I put this around in my main concept in the morning. Kind of hard to smell it. Oh, I have Luke's, so I did Luke's Diner. I didn't even realize I had this in the scoop. This is what I used. I have so much freaking shit. Sorry. Luke's Diner, Absolute Coffee, pancakes, pumpkin pecan waffles, and vanilla crunch donuts. I love this. This definitely made Sassy Girl better. But I might have just been smelling the Luke's Diner. I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. Oh, another one I didn't finish. That was really, really good. And I'm not a gingerbread person, but this I like. It's Super Tarts Holiday Latte, gingerbread cookies, and fresh brewed coffee. So I still have that left, and I'm putting this away for next Christmas because I don't want to smell gingerbread. I don't want to smell pine. I mean, like straight pine. I just don't want to. I don't want. I have too many other things I want to do right now. Not anymore Christmas. I'm shutting my flashlight off. No more gingerbread, that's for sure. A favorite for me, and I think this was my favorite in my last empties too, over 2 weeks ago. I finally finished, sadly, my Vintage Chic Tree Farm Sugared Spruce Trees. So, Vintage Chic, this is her last year, and she does take requests, and I think I might have to go in and ask her to do this in a blossom. So I finished this up. I had like 2 cubes of Rose Girl strawberry jam. So I finished that. Then I grabbed some of her, which again, my friend Jen sent me. Dear Mr. Gable, fresh picked strawberries, butter cookies, and zucchini bread. And this was the best day of them all. So it was the Tree Farm from Vintage Chic mixed with the Mr. Gable, which is the strawberry and the bakery and the cookies. Excellent. I'm going to throw this Tree Farm here because I'm going to ask Kirby maybe before she closes shop at this time next year. She's closing down, and I would love another Tree Farm Blossom Bar. Okay, then the strawberry jam. I don't need that anymore. Oh, I have another empty of black, of Vintage Chic. Sorry, this was mixed in there. And, okay, so this was a souffle of her black Vintage Chic Black Christmas. This was poured November 21. It's buttermint, vanilla bean Noel, and fireside. So I did it in this room I'm sitting in, some of the souffle, and it wasn't that strong. So there was a piece left. I actually have another whole souffle. I'm going to put that away for next Christmas. So I took the piece left and did it in the basement. It was better in my basement than it did in this room. So this was Black Christmas. Not a repurchase. Plus I have another whole souffle for next year. So I don't need any more of that. I did some Here's Jenny pumpkin pecan waffle pretzel bakery bomb. So I'm working on this scoop. I did buttermilk pie. Today is October 3rd, which is vanilla custard, sugar cookie, creme brulee, pie crust, Palo Santo, toasted mallow, and sugar cookie royale. And I'm working on this scoop. Love, love, love. Oh, here's the Christmas PJs in the scoop. So I've worked on a little bit of that. And yeah, that's getting put away for next year. Maybe I'll change my mind next year. Maybe next year I'll like Downy. I'll like that smell more. You know, a lot of things from a year ago now, I wasn't that crazy about, and this year I am. So, like, I have things that I really love. So your nose changes, you change. Next year I might put that in the warmers and say, oh my God, last year I wasn't in love with it. This year I am. So then I warmed a few things while I'm sick, and I'm going to tell you. I did in my room, that's all I warmed now, it was in my room. And what I warmed in my room this past week, the only room I did warm in, was Cat Scratch Fever from Sassy Girl Aroma. And it's peppermint and sinus relief. And I'm probably going to put this back in again tonight. This was really good. And I got I put it in, I don't know what time. So I don't know what time of day it was. I don't know the day of the week it's been. All I did was, like I said, really sleep for 3 days. All I know is every time I woke up, I'm like, all right, I know I don't have COVID because I could smell it. So I kept knowing I didn't have COVID because this one I warmed for like 2 days. This is really, really good. So I was happy with this one. And then I did After like doing the peppermint, I needed comfort. So I did Super Tarts Alien and Casper, and it's apple cider, vanilla bean. I need the flashlight. Apple cider, vanilla bean donuts, toasted marshmallows, cornbread, and Mexican fried ice cream. Guys, this is so good. And I have 3 cubes left, and that's how many warmers are in my room. So, and I probably have another one of these shells. I think another whole clam of this. This would be a repurchase for me. Loved it all day and night. Alien and Casper. Love. Another one I did that I had to change right out because I really loved this when I got it in September from Kathy's Scoop, like August, September. And I actually ordered another one in her sale this whenever Alexis called me. I don't even know what day. Today's Saturday, Thursday maybe. I don't know. So it's Color Outside the Lines. It's the Witching Hour Palo Santo and Honey. So when I warmed, when I warmed this in September, I warmed it in the bedrooms. But I wasn't hanging out in the bedrooms. I wasn't laying in the bedrooms. I wasn't like hanging out in there. So every time I'd walk down in the bedroom area, I was like, wow, that smells so good. I really love the honey and the palo scent. Like, I really liked it. I don't know if it's because I'm not feeling good, but it wasn't doing it for me. It was kind of like, didn't love it. So, but I think it's because of how I was feeling. So like 2 hours later, I wiped the warmers out. And that's when I put in Charity, watching her, the caramel chestnut last night. I had this in there. I'm like, I'm not loving it. I'm not going to lay here and not love something. So I changed it out for that. But I'm going to try it again. And I'm not mad that I got another one. My daughter will love it. I could give it to her. She likes everything. Oh, I have another sample in here. Oh, Made to Melt, her cherry. Guys, her cherry is so strong. And it's so good. And I don't like cherry. But I love her cherry. This is like really, really good cherry. So it was, this is from Made to Melt. And I love it. Very, very good cherry. And that's it, guys. 52 minutes in. I'm done. I love you guys. Happy New Year. Be probably cooking next week and doing some cooking videos. Matter of fact, since I got the weekend, the kids aren't coming here because I'm sick. I'm going to try to learn how to edit today and tomorrow. I really got to learn how to edit. My daughter said she'll help me. She'll come here Monday. She thinks we'll order food in and just chill. So hopefully when I start doing my next cooking video, I have to know to edit by the time I do what I'm going to be cooking next week. So, all right, love you guys. Be safe. Happy New Year. And I'll see you next year. Bye, guys. Love you.